Tonight, West Ham United have the opportunity to go within 3 points of Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham, as well as that leading pack behind us. If we can bridge a gap tonight in one of our very few Premier League games in January, that would be fantastic. It is the match build-up show for West Ham United versus Brighton. It's a 7:30 kickoff. We are without key players tonight, so it will be a difficult game, but I've got a couple of guests to discuss the game. We're less than 15 minutes away from the all-important starting lineup being released. Firstly, Gary, how are you?
Very good. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year to you. Mike, Happy New Year, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate, and Happy New Year to everyone.
Indeed. This is going to be a test tonight, Gary. We're going to be without, according to reports, Mohamed Kudus as well as Lucas Paquetá. So, listen, we're going to be without two of our front three tonight. Brighton have got a lot of players out as well. So, it's going to be two weakened sides tonight coming up against each other.
Yeah, which guarantees a 0-0. But no, I think two of our, what I now call the Holy Trinity of Kudus, Bowen and Paquetá will be missing. So it'll be interesting what Moyes does. I guess he'll probably go with Fornals and Benrahma, but I'd like to see Cornet given a go and possibly Fornals in the middle. But we will see. And also very important whether Zuma's back or not, because Aguerd's definitely off to Morocco. So he's missing as well. So it'll be very interesting what the lineup is tonight.
It certainly is. Mike, Brighton are without Dunk. They're without Igor. So they're without their starting two centre halves. Mitoma is out. João Pedro, I believe, won't be involved tonight as well. They've got a lot of players. One Brighton fan on Twitter earlier put a whole list of players that they haven't got available to them tonight. So it's going to be difficult for both sides to put up a decent performance, and we've got to capitalise on that, I think.
Yeah, we have, Jake. But I mean, Brighton, you usually just keep finding another little gem, don't they, somewhere?
Yeah.
You keep unearthing these players from nowhere. And I mean, we are missing two of the big three. And, we've seen what we play like when we've got a couple of players missing. So I can see it being a real scrappy, horrible game, to be totally honest. A lot missing, and surely we should have a go at them. But it's having the right players to have a go at them.
It certainly is. See, we've got joining us Mick. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year to you as well. Cyber, thank you very much. We do a watch long. No, I'm not a fan of them. No, we don't do watch longs. No. I prefer to watch the game in my own peace, not talking all the way through it. Jay says Brighton have more players out than we do. It should be all right, I think. Hopefully. Riley Bubble, thanks for joining us as well. Usual suspect. Good evening to you as well. Phil, hope you're well, mate. Hi guys, I'm at the ground now. Very windy over here. Never mind about blowing bubbles. My hat nearly blew away earlier. Yeah, there's some severe travel disruption heading into pretty much anywhere this evening. Another storm has hit Great Britain, and yeah, it seems like most trains are cancelled. So it looks like most West Ham fans are struggling to get there tonight. So that I put that down to what's probably going to be a lesser attendance than expected tonight. Straight after Christmas night games, probably not the most appealing, Gary, is it?
No, I just hope everybody gets there safely, because it's certainly where I am. It's very windy. I'm not sure, as we all know, around the ground's quite open, so it could be quite blustery. Be interested to see what the conditions are like on the pitch, but let's hope everyone stays safe.
For sure. And Mike, over to you with your weather forecast.
Yeah, well, you know what it's like around here, Jake.
I do.
Yeah, and obviously she lives over the road from the ground. It is really blustery there. I'm glad in a way that I bowed out of this one.
Yeah,
me too.
It looks could have been a night. Loads of people at the trains being. What a day to have it! Sky Sport, isn't it?
Tuesday.
Also,
First goes back to work.
Yeah, the other thing about the choice, Mike, it's prevented us from having Kudus in the team, because Salah played last night, and I forget who else played the night before. If we'd have played like 2 days ago, or even yesterday, Kudus could probably have played. I understand he has a slight injury, but it could have cleared up in time if it was played yesterday.
For sure, absolutely. It's complete lunacy. The London Stadium have presented an update on their Twitter page, or weather update. They've said, please take extra care when travelling to the London Stadium with high winds and flood warnings for the surrounding area. Longer journey times and cancellations are likely on road, rail, air and ferry services. They may all be affected. Stay safe and check before you route. Pretty much every West fan is going, train is effed. Traffic is effed. Fancy delaying kickoff. There's a lot of calls for the kickoff to be delayed, but I'd highly doubt that'll happen. A lot of people are struggling to get there. So hopefully they can get there at some point, and we can put on a show for them tonight, because it seems like the journey has been treacherous, and hopefully the football is anything but that, and we can put in a really, really good performance tonight. And it's a big opportunity tonight. Now, Brighton are a side that have been a bogey side up until August. You know, we've beaten for the first time since 2012, back in August away from home. We've got a real big opportunity here to bridge a further gap between us and the leading pack for Europe. And we close the gap on Tottenham and Arsenal. And we then, I'd say, firmly put ourselves in the equation for European football once again this season. It feels like we're at a crossroads tonight, Gary. If we push on and keep going, after this in the Premier League, our next Premier League game is Sheffield United.
Yeah, that's 21st, isn't it?
21st in 19 days. You know, we've got a bit of a break. If we can go into that break with the confidence and winning tonight, I think that'll be brilliant.
No, absolutely. We've got a really big chance. And Brighton have not been very good away from home this season. They won 1-7, I think, away from home. They got battered at Villa. I think it was a 6-0. They lost at Villa 6-1 or something. Yeah. And they haven't kept a clean sheet in God knows how long. So we should really attack them. Let's not hope Moyes doesn't sit back like he normally does against Brighton. Let's take the ball and let's push forward and attack.
For sure, absolutely. And you know, Brighton are a side that I expected to drop off a little bit with the aspect of European football coming in this season, Mike. And I think when they've played Thursday, Sunday, I think they drew to Sheffield United after a Thursday night game, which they probably wouldn't have done last season without that added factor of European football. So they have regressed a little bit, but they've maintained there comfortably in the top half of the table, and they're still a very good football team.
Oh, they're still going to play the way they play, don't they? Full stop. He's a good manager, and he's got them playing that way. And you know, every single player that's going to come in that squad to take someone else's place knows their job, and they're going to play the same, style of football. So, you know, let's hope that that some of those players that come in aren't quite as adept to passing the ball as the rest of them are. But I'm pretty sure they will be, to be totally honest. So it's going to be an easy game. I said it's going to be scrappy. I think it's going to be because of
it's going to be difficult, especially if the wind's around. Going back there, Jake, I think they should delay kickoff if people are struggling to get in. People's safety should come first.
Yeah,
before anything else.
Absolutely. You know, and on Bridge 3 at the London Stadium, the gazebo tarpaulin fingers flew off, so they've had to shut that one. And listen, if people are going to arrive there late, people are going to get restless. If they start the game, people are going to get restless. They're going to stop pushing. They want to get in, you know, and that's when things turn sour. And listen, we don't want that. It's not anyone's fault, the weather tonight, and hopefully just everybody can get there safely and securely tonight. Usual suspect, blowing a storm here in Kent. It's blowing a storm everywhere, I think.
Yeah.
Peter, good evening, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, who's the good, who's the bad, and who's the ugly?
I'll take ugly.
Mike, you're the good, mate. I'll be the bad, don't worry, that's right. I'll take one for the team. Robert, thanks for joining us. Happy New Year to you as well. Fatted, hope you well. Troy says, can't see us winning this one. We always mess up a chance to push top 5. That's where I think just tonight, you know, as I said to Gary, Mike, we're at a crossroads. We can really push on here. This is a really big opportunity, and I just hope we don't cock it up.
Yeah, it's a massive opportunity, Jake. But do you know what? I think I said it, and if we don't lose tonight, it'll be a good result because it gets us another point. You know, everyone's thinking, oh, we should go out and we should stuff this team 3 or 4-0. Great, I'd love it if we did. But if we get a point, game tonight.
Oh no, I do think so. I do think so. A point keeps us going a little bit, and it sort of gives us that bit of confidence. And Brighton are a good side, you know, so are we. This should be a pretty evenly matched game tonight, and hopefully we can come out on top. Another Philip says, same here. Decided to watch indoors, so more empty seats. I've seen some people put on Twitter, they sort of got to the surrounding area and went, oh, no, thank you. And I've actually just gone home, which I think probably sums up the situation, the bleak situation currently. 1-1 is Troj's prediction. Peter says, even though Brighton have players missing, they do rotate a lot more than us, so they will be more ready than usual. Yeah, listen, they're a good side. They're a good unit, and whoever they bring in, they seem to do a job, Gary. That's how effective they are.
Yeah, they're very, very, very good side. I mean, they've been consistently good for the last couple of seasons, qualified in the Europa League like us. So, very good side. Our Christmas fixtures of Arsenal, Manchester United and Brighton before they came around, I thought, blimey, we do well to get a couple of points here. We've already got 6. So, we need to make sure we're positive and let's try and push on. Because we're as good as they are. They're fair. Bowen's probably the most informed striker in the league at the moment. And let's go for it.
I mean, it's good. It's good when Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville did their so far team of the seasons last night, and Bowen led the line in both of their sides. See, what about that? I think that's probably a testament to how well he's done. We're just getting a bit of team news in. Oh, hello, Johnson. Johnson, where's Soufal? I'm just getting a little bit of team news coming through. Reportedly, Areola in goal, Johnson, Mavropanos, and Ogbonna as captain. No Kurt Zouma. Emerson at left back, Alvarez, Ward-Prowse, and Soucek. Fornals, Benrahma, and Bowen. That's bleak. That's bleak like the weather that is. So there's no Soufal. I don't know whether that's in relation to the reports and rumours that have been doing the rounds, unhappiness about what's going on and contract talks and all the rest of it. So Soufal reportedly is not involved in the starting lineup tonight. There were a last few fitness checks, is what we're hearing. So that's not the confirmed lineup. But our man is very rarely wrong, is he? We all know who he is, right? Let's have a look at some comments before we get official confirmation. Sharky, evening to you. There you go, Robert. You're bang on. You're bang on, James. Hope you're well, mate. He says meant to be there tonight, but all trains cancelled. What an absolute nightmare! What an absolute nightmare. That back four: Gary, Johnson, Mavropanos, Ogbonna, and Emerson.
Yeah, I mean, if there are problems with Soufal, Johnson wants to leave as well, so that's hardly ideal. Ogbonna was on his last year. And did you say midfield was Alvarez, Ward-Prowse, and who's the other one?
Soucek, yeah.
Oh dear, there's a real lack of creativity there, isn't there?
Jesus, there is. There's no pace, there's no creativity. Dearie me. Mike, we could be in for a long evening here.
Yeah, it's pretty much the team I was expecting to be put out there, except for Soufal.
Yeah.
I thought, to be fair, Johnson had a decent game the last game he played.
He did. He's the best player at Liverpool by far, yeah.
At Liverpool, I think. Yeah, and do you know what? When he's played left back, he's always been a lot better than he is at right back. I don't know why, but
the only thing, Mike, last time he played Brighton, he must be having nightmares because he had a shocker last time.
Harry, I keep telling you to not mention that game.
Oh my god, it wakes me up at night still now.
Does it? Oh,
yeah.
Trust me, it wasn't that bad, Gary. It wake me up.
It was Ben Johnson. We turned around looking for the ball, and the guy had already gone past him.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
Last time, but I don't know. I think the team I expected to be put out other than Johnson, because who else have we got in midfield?
Yeah,
who else play in midfield? There's no one else.
That's all we got. That's all we've got.
Who else we got?
It's bleak, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Oh, the lineup. Come on, you're late. The person.
Coventry.
That's it. Right, here is the lineup. Our first starting lineup of 2024, and we did get it bang on. There's no Soufal in the squad tonight. Oh my god, there is not much on that bench either, is there? Right, I'm going to bring it up onto the screen for you now. Just give me a couple of seconds, and I'll get that lineup in. Get your thoughts on this in the comment section when it comes up onto the screen when I press the button. If I go there, there we go. That works a treat. Right, Areola, Johnson, Mavropanos, Ogbonna, Emerson, Alvarez, Soucek, Ward-Prowse, Fornals, Bowen, and Benrahma. So I presume Bowen one side, Benrahma on the other, Bowen up top, I presume. And then you've got Alvarez sitting, Soucek and Ward-Prowse a little bit more progressive, or maybe one of them sitting alongside as well. So listen, I don't think there's anything else we could have done.
You see the bench, Jake? You see the bench?
Okay, see the bench. Fabianski, Casey, Cornet, Coventry, Creswell, not C's there. Ings, Mubama, Leng, and Orford. So you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 5 youngsters on that bench. We've on a bench in the Premier League tonight. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 starter. We've got 4 professional, not youngsters there. Fabianski, Cornet, Creswell, and Ings. That's it. Fabianski, Cornet, Creswell, and Ings. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Carer's on his way, isn't he?
Yeah, Carer's not there, so it seems like we've got a few leaving the door. Yeah, no idea, Mike, what's happened to Soufal, but listen, there's not a lot else Moyes could have done with that. It doesn't look great at all, but
to be honest,
for a point now.
Could have been Coventry. That's the only other midfielder, really, isn't it? Proper midfielder, out and out midfielder, unless they get Potts back from Wickham.
Or what Moyes would have done was he would have moved Cornet out to the left and brought Fornals back into midfield.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, you could do that. That's probably what I would do.
We'll see.
That's you got the Brighton line up there, Jake, or not?
I am just about to get it. I'm stalling because I don't really want to look at it, to be honest. But after looking at that, I will get the Brighton lineup up onto the screen in just a second. Keep your comments coming in on that one. Would you take a point now?
Yes.
Put that into the comments section. A lot of people saying bring back 2023. Tell you what, this lineup isn't great for Brighton either. This is really going to be a tough watch tonight. It should be onto your screen now. Steele in goal, Webster, Milner, James Milner, João Pedro is involved tonight. Gilmour, Pascal Gross, Welbeck, he'll score no doubt. Van Heck, Estupinian, Buonarte, and Hinselwood. Listen, I've got no idea whether that's in order or not, but Welbeck's in the middle, so I presume that's not in like chronological football order. So I'm going to be honest, I've got absolutely no idea about the vast majority of those players. Obviously, Milner, we're well aware of him. João Pedro's a good player. Gilmour, Pascal Gross has done it. Welbeck, he's done it in the Premier League, hasn't he? Estupinian is a very good player. Apart from that, I haven't got too much else to say. Gary?
Looks a stronger lineup than we've got. Pascal Gross always likes to goal against us. It's going to be a tough game now, especially now seeing the lineup. I can't believe how decimated we are. So literally, some of those people on the bench, I don't think they've ever played before for us. So it's really
Moyes. Mike, thoughts on that?
Yeah, they're still a decent squad, isn't it? Really, even though they players missing. I mean, they've still got some decent players there. Yeah, talk about taking a point, Jake. Definitely. Yeah, I would be in agreement with you with that one. Let's bring that back there and take that off. Let's take some of your comments. Is Mubama in the squad? He is, alongside 4 other youth players that are on the bench for tonight's game. What's happened to Soufal? He's been strong this season. Listen, we've been waxing lyrical about him. Then all this rubbish comes out from the Sun and all the rest of it about him being unhappy and his agent isn't happy about so-and-so and his contract and all the rest of it. And then he's not involved tonight. So, well, that's a coincidence or he's got an injury. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Zuma obviously didn't pass the fitness test, which is a frustration. Agurd's to AFCON. Kudus is going to AFCON at some point.
Paqueta's injured.
Paqueta's injured. And apart from that, that's it. That's our squad. Good job. We didn't have injuries on the level of Spurs, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah.
Also, Antonio's not in the squad again, is he?
Antonio,
well done, Mike. Yeah.
Well done, Mike. Yeah, so Antonio's still not ready to return to the squad. So yeah, just looking at that bench, I mean, there's nothing there. If that first team that is quite bleak doesn't do it tonight, there's no good turning to the bench because we've got nothing else there. Cornet, who will put on in the 85th minute.
The saver will be Danny. Super Danny Ings. Well, come on, man.
No. If he comes on the pitch, I might turn the telly off. I'm going to put the darts on.
He's going to score 2 goals tonight.
No. If he comes on before the 80th minute, I'm putting the darts on. Come on, Luke Littler. I'm only joking. Right. Let's take some more of your comments. I think we'll be lucky to get a draw tonight. I'm going for a Desmond 2-2. Shane says, never at home. We always need to win, especially after an injury-plagued team. But you look, Shane, you look at team we've put out tonight. It's not great. We're missing Paqueta, Kudus, Agurd, Zuma, 4 players that are very key and fundamental to our success in 2023. Half the squad, it feels like that, doesn't it? It just feels like our squad is deteriorating. It's like falling apart. So I felt, again, Mike, that January was going to be quite quiet, but I've got a feeling that I'm wrong.
We got to do some business, Jake, but
We have, yeah.
As we all know, we got to offload to get some in. So,
yeah,
you know,
who would be your top 3 to sell, Mike?
Sorry, mate.
Who would be your top 3 to sell?
Well, I would have kept Kira, believe it or not.
So would I.
I like him. You know, I think he was a handy squad member, and he should have had more game time by now.
Mm.
For me, to be totally honest, Ben Rama's not really for a long time now, and Fornells. I love them both, and they've been brilliant for us. But those two have had so many opportunities. Don't get me wrong; I'd like to be proved so wrong tonight that both of them were excellent, and we win the game, and they score a goal each, and they both have, you know, 8 out of 10s. But those two, the top 2, I think. Cornet, there's obviously a problem there. The guy's either injured, real, or something. He's another one who's not really done it for us, but we can't afford to get rid of him yet because the squad is just deep.
But it is too late. I agree.
I think the conundrum we find ourselves in is that with the money we've spent, we've got to sell to buy. But then the issue with that is that I've got a bit more confidence in Tim Steid in there, but we've got to have a clear plan, which we haven't had in the past. So if we're selling a player, we need to have a player lined up, ready to go after that. And this is where Steiden comes in. He needs to get the keys to that jet. He needs to go off, and he needs to get probably a winger. He's going to need a fullback in some capacity, and maybe a third player as well. I can't see any more than 3 coming in January, but I think we'll probably let 3 go. One of Ben Rama or Fornells, I think, will go. I think one of the fullbacks will go, and maybe one or 2 others might exit the door as well. Don't know. We will have to wait and see. Both teams missing star players. They certainly are. Terry Newsham, I hope you are well, sir. Happy New Year to you. Like to see Orford get some time. Listen, they're on the bench just to fill the bench. I'd be highly surprised if any of them even get on the pitch, to be honest with you. It would surprise me. Oh, apparently Super's got the flu, according to Mick. So that might explain his absence tonight. Milner is making a bit of personal history tonight. He's been a very good pro during his career. He has. He's leveling up in his career stats over 630 Premier League appearances in all clubs. Absolutely,
that's incredible. That's absolutely amazing,
isn't it? We may have a depleted squad, but we've got Super David Moyes.
I think we should sign the Arbroath keeper on loan. He looked quite a good player.
Sarcasm.
No, did you see the Arbroath keeper came on outfield and scored from 35 yards?
Oh, he scored! Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think I watch Scottish football, Gary?
It's all over social media.
Is it?
Yeah.
Come on as a sub and scored a screamer.
Yeah, 35 yards.
Well, I haven't seen that. See, you 2 old boys have seen it, and I haven't on social. I'm now getting lectures about social media. Miss Hammerette, Happy New Year, everyone. Let's hope we can bag a win. Please don't forget to drop a like, as it really helps Jake grow his channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Brighton are favourites looking at both teams. Yeah, I'd take a point now. I'm going to say that much. Hi, everyone. Lots of players out in both sides. Looks like a draw. Yeah, Bet Brighton's manager shows in the video of the game at the Amex to get them G'd up. What a game that was. What a day. Hopefully a repeat of that would be good. Rani says, Benny, Fornells, Corner, Ings, Christ, what I would get rid of, or all of them. Give them a chance. Yeah, listen, you can make a statement and reason to all of them going.
Do you know if Flynn Downs has got a recall in his contract?
No, I don't know. He's had some issues down at Southampton. He's played well, but he's been getting ill a lot. Is what I've read. He's missed a lot of games through illness, but he's going well, and he's a player that we could need in the second half of the season if Alvarez goes down with an injury.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't watch Ward-Prowse and Soucek try and play the holding role for another 10 minutes. No wonder half the season.
No, it's worth looking at though. I don't know what is a season low with no recall or what. So.
Surprised Wigan haven't come in for Ings. Just give him to anyone. Just give him to anyone that want him. Mike, do you reckon Wincanton would take him? Not even Matt up front. There's no way you're taking Danny Ings over Matt up front.
Yeah, Garner's definitely better ahead of the ball than him. Yeah, that is.
P. Guy says, I thought the lineup versus Arsenal was going to be a disaster. Who knows? That's a very good point, Gary. I was sat in that very chair when that lineup for the game against Arsenal came out, and we both looked at each other and went, "Oh my lord!" And look how that ended up. So, could you use that as some confidence tonight?
Yeah, we defended really, really well that game. So I think we need to defend equally as well this game. I think, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, but I think Areola is actually the best shot stopper in the Premier League. It's the rest of his game that lets him down. He's a brilliant shot stopper. So as long as we keep them out for long distance, we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be strange there tonight. It won't be full, and we've got a lot of players missing, so it all adds up, Mike, for a bit of a depleted and sort of below par performance. But I think the telling thing tonight isn't the performance; it's whether we can grind out a result in the circumstances that we find ourselves in. That's the key tonight.
Yeah, it is. It is. We've got to come through these games, haven't we? We know we're missing big players, but you just got to go out there and come through it. And it is an opportunity. These guys that have not been, this is their chance, and they've had enough. I know some of them have 5 or 6 good chances, but the likes of Benny and Fornells have not been getting any game time lately. So come on, boys, show us what you got.
Exactly.
Even put the shop window. Even if they're not worried about getting back in the team and they want to put themselves in the shop window, then, go out there and give it everything you got. Show us what you can do.
There's so much incentive for those players that don't play week in, week out there tonight. And you're bang on, Mike. And hopefully they can really, even if it is, as you said, put themselves in the shop window and get themselves out there and readily available if they are going to move on in the January transfer window. Gary, I know you've got to go, so give us a prediction before you do.
2-2 draw.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Gary, thank you very much indeed. I will speak to you very soon. Happy New Year.
Cheers. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you. And Mike, you stuck with me for a bit longer if you don't mind.
Right, mate.
7:30 kickoff tonight. It's all a bit weird, Mike, isn't it?
A bit odd, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose tonight, if anything, they're going to tell me the later one, but people are having trouble getting there.
Yeah, literally. It's usually 8 o'clock or 7:45, but 7:30 is just a bit peculiar. And of course, there's been the uproar about this game being played on a Tuesday, which is a complete anomaly. You don't ever see this in any other time of the year, and it's come at a really unfortunate time and in an unfortunate circumstance for West Ham. Of course, if we'd have played last night or Sunday, which was possible because we played Thursday, could have played Thursday, Sunday. I put on Twitter earlier, Mike, even if we'd have played Sunday, we'd have had 2 days less rest, but we'd have had Kudus, and that's worth more than 2 days rest.
That would have been, in my mind, it would have been. But yeah, I suppose if you look at it, the rest thing, we have had a longer rest, the rest of the players. So that is a bit of an advantage. But Jake, like I said, it's up to these other guys who's got to step up to the plate tonight. They've got to come in and they've got to step up to the plate. Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm not expecting a great game. We're not expecting much, are we? But like you said, we weren't expecting it at Arsenal when we looked at it there. So, hey, could be a humdinger of a game.
Who knows? There'll be some peculiar things that I'm quite looking forward to setting the laptop up, having the darts on, and watching the football on the telly. I'm quite looking forward to this tonight, and I'm ready to be surprised. I'm ready to be pleasantly surprised tonight, and hopefully these players, as you said, they've all got a point to prove tonight, and even the ones on the bench that come on as well. Whether it's youngsters or Cornet, not Ings, but those players there. They're good players. They're not crap. They have been crap, Mike. These fringe players have really let themselves down this season in the opportunities that they've been given. And then they moan when they don't get game time in the Premier League. You can't have it both ways, lads. And once again, they get another opportunity tonight without loads of players. Soucek, Zuma, Agurd, Kudus, Paqueta, Antonio are all out tonight. And these players need to do themselves a favour. They need to step up and be counted tonight and go, you know what, I'm here and I'm going to put in a good performance and show what I'm made of.
They have. But do you know what? For me, Jake, do you know what I would really like to see? Some of those youngsters get a chance.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see them get a chance in a team with the likes of Paqueta and Kudus around them, to give them a better opportunity to get into Premier League, into a game of football. It's really a little bit unfair if the only time they get a chance is when we're 2 or 3 down, and they're going out there and with our B team, it's they deserve to get a little bit of, give them 20 minutes here and there in amongst our best squad of players.
Mm.
I know it can't always work like that, but there's been opportunities this year where that could have happened. Yeah.
Absolutely, and
that's what I want to see, But hey,
it's just the concerns at the back of my mind when I think about some of these players that have played in games against Lincoln, in the Liverpool game a couple of weeks ago, in the Olympiacos game, where they've been given the opportunity, and tonight it's enforced. Tonight Moyes has no option but to play these players, but he's given them opportunities where he could have started the first team at Olympiacos. He didn't. He got criticism for that. He could have started the first team at Liverpool. He didn't. He got criticism for that. Whereas tonight is different. He's had to. He's pretty much left with no option but to play Benrahma, Fornals, and all those players, etc. Johnson in there with no Kehrer and Soufal available by the seams of it for tonight's game. So, yeah, I mean, they don't fill me with a lot of confidence, but maybe their form's got to turn around, and maybe today is the day for that. Brighton are a good side, but I don't know how they're going to react to their injury and suspension and AFCON and Asia Cup concerns that they have as well. And yeah, it's a really difficult game to predict, Mike, because both teams are a bit of a surprise package with sort of B teams out tonight.
Could be anything, can it? It could be absolutely. But these players that are coming for us now, they've got to look at it and say, right, I've got 2 or 3 games now.
This game, Bristol City game probably as well. Yeah.
We've got 2 or 3 games to, prove that we can do it. We're going to have a little bit of a run, whereas, the likes of Fornell's only been coming on in the 88th minute, and, it's difficult to get sort of match fitness from that. You can train and train and train, but you're not getting any match fitness at all. So now he's got an opportunity. I was thinking, hang on a minute, I could get in for the next 2 or 3 games, get a start. So maybe that perk him up a little bit. Absolutely.
So that both teams have got loads out. It's a tough game. I reckon there could be goals tonight because both defences are probably weaker than they usually are. I mean, we've got both of our centre halves out, so have they. So I mean, it's a method of madness tonight, Mike. Anything, and they could be goals galore, or it could be a dull, dreary 0-0.
Yeah, it could easily be that, mate. Yeah.
Who knows? 52 people watching. Hit that like button if you haven't already. You're slacking on the lights. Come on, hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated on the channel. They just, on social media, there just seems to be a little bit of surprise. But look, it is what it is. Soufal has posted on social media, and I'm going to bring it up on to the screen. This has sort of diminished all of the claims that he's not involved tonight due to contract issues. This is what he's just posted onto his Instagram story, and I will bring it up onto the screen now. I feel so sorry I can't help the boys on the pitch tonight. Instead of opponents, instead of fighting opponents, I'm fighting with a bad flu. I will miss your fantastic support tonight, but as soon as I recover again, I am ready to fight for the club as long as I can till my last days. Come on, you Irons, let's go tonight. So there we go. It is some flu that is keeping Soufal out tonight. I mean, it's got to be a pretty bad flu to keep him out because he's hard as nails, Mike.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's not the sort of guy who's going to, wimp out of a game. That is for sure. He is not that sort of bloke. And I didn't really believe any of those rumours. Trouble is, they pick up on one little bit, and I don't think he's that sort of guy. He's an honest guy. You can see what he is when he steps over that white line. He gives it everything he's got. And I can't, seeing that be true, really, Jeff, totally honest. There might
Don't get me wrong. I think his contract situation is an absolute disgrace, considering he's on less than 50 grand a week when you've got Dan Ings there on 125 a week. It's ridiculous.
Absolute joke. I totally agree with you there. But you can't blame him. Was making some noises.
Yeah. For sure. Well, I would be as well. And I'm thinking, hang on, this geezer sat on the bench doing absolutely nothing, getting treble the amount of money I'm on, and I'm the one who's going out there and putting in solid performances every week. Listen, when you I don't know whether you've all looked at the wage list. I mean, it's just wrong. It is just wrong. You've got likes of Emerson as well. Pardon?
That's not Danny Ings' fault.
No, it's not. No,
It's not his fault that
no.
he's put on that way. Bloody hell! If you got offered that, you take it, wouldn't you? Anyone in right mind would take it. It's the people that have offered him that. That is what it is.
Yeah.
If we weren't okay at the time, we needed a striker, but I don't think we were that desperate to upset the apple cart by doing something like that.
For sure. Yeah, listen, it's something that needs to be amended because I listen. I don't think it's at all right. And to be fair, different people say different things about the wages and who's paid what. But the common denominator definitely seems to be Danny Ings is at the top, near the top of the list, and players like I think Emerson and Soufal and Soucek are quite near the bottom. But Soucek has signed a new contract, so he might have a little bit more dough on top. But yeah. It is what it is. There's nothing we could do about it. I just think it's wrong. Personally, I thought the lineups as P-Gads. Who knows? Yeah, we read that Arsenal lineup and what happened was absolutely crazy. I read a rumor says Miss Hammer Saudi are coming after Alvarez, but the club won't let him go unless you get a replacement. That's similar with Agerd as well, linked with an unnamed Saudi club. Hands off, Mike. I think.
Yeah, I've got a feeling though, the Saudis are going to come looking for some top players as well. We're not going to be worried about this because sooner or later they're going to offer stupid money for the likes of, say, Salah or something like that, and clubs won't be able to turn it down.
For sure. Definitely. And if players want to go, and I think Moyes mentioned or somebody mentioned, listen, if he wants to go, we're going to have to let him go. If his intention is to go and get a payday there, and listen, you can't blame them if they do that. And listen, I don't want any of these players to leave. Danny Ings can go to Saudi and get his payday for all I care. But players like Alvarez and Agerd, if they want to go, you can't stand in their way at all. Because I'd do it. You'd do it, Mike, wouldn't you? Go there for go there for 12 months and earn £2 million.
Yeah, I'd do it for $1 million. Actually.
Would you? All right. Would I get you down to 950, or would that be
touch and go
negotiations? Very good. Right, let's have a look here. Crafty Dave says this it's all going give the kid a go. Dartford crossing closed, Lakeside gridlocked.
Yeah,
I'm so glad we didn't go up tonight, Mike, honestly.
Oh god, yeah, best decision I made in a long time.
Right, predictions: 2 on us, 3-1 to. Oh, come on, Peter, come on. 72 people have just watched me put up a prediction of 3-1 to Brighton up on the screen. We're gonna win. Come on, confident. 3-2, a 1-0 Soucek late header. We're at home, so do you want Brighton to win? No, P-Gaz Soucek header. What, own goal? No, I'm only joking. 2-1, not a 2-1's coming about. Another one there. 2-1. James will proud to get his first free kick goal. Was hoping to see Cornet and Mubama tonight. It would have been a nice surprise, Mike, wouldn't it? But maybe off the bench, outside chance.
Yeah. Well, we all know who's going to bring on, don't we? So full stop. But it's a bit of an outside chance, yeah.
For sure. Terry goes with P.
Bring them on.
Yeah, all right, Mike. Stop drinking whatever in that jug. P-Gads, Terry's going with P-Gads. 1-0 Irons, dodgy late pinball rebound goal. It's very precise. It's like you envisaged it in your head there. Or you've seen the script, one or the other. John says, think we'll all be surprised tonight. Benny and Fornals won a piece for a 2-0 win. That would be very good. James, Happy New Year to you, gorgeous people. Thank you very much indeed for that. James, let's have the squad up again. Terry is demanding the squad. To be fair, he put that up at 6:48 and it's now 6:55, so I'm going to get told off for that. But we'll have another little look at who we'll have a little refresh at our starting lineup up onto the screen in a moment. Do you genuinely think there's a chance of them youth players getting any minutes tonight, Mike, or do you think they're just there literally to fill the numbers?
Yeah, there's a chance, but we'd have to be winning.
True. Very
true. Get them on,
Absolutely.
I think. Yeah. So that's
Absolutely.
the only. Okay, that's the only way I can see it. Or we're getting the right stuff, and then you might as well put them on. One way or the other.
Yeah. I always said when I read the bench out, I always tend to look at viable attacking options there, and I ruled Danny Ings out as a viable attacking option last season, so he isn't one. So you've literally got Mubama. I don't know about the young players, but you've got Mubama and Cornet, and that is it, Mike.
Yeah, basically, Cornet,
Cornet and Mubama.
Oh dear. Creswell play up front.
Be quiet. Creswell can't even play left back. No wonder up front. Oh dear. If Jake gets 40 likes, he will eat a bounty, will he? Oh, okay. Well, let's see how many we're up to. Because after Mike lied the other night on the Christmas show about liking bounties, I still haven't forgiven you for that. I haven't forgotten. I don't do all this forgive and forget nonsense. If you weren't here, Mike came back for the Man United game and came on our Christmas show, and he told me a lie. He said he would prefer a bounty to a Maltesers, which then consequently meant that I had to eat a bounty live on air, which is disgusting. And Mike, you hate bounties just as much as me, am I right?
I do, but yeah, go on then.
It was funny.
It was funny. It was.
Thank you. Oh, Christ, we're on 37 likes.
I'd eat one as well. How about that?
Oh. Have you got one there, have you?
No, they're all gone.
Oh, you would have seen that coming. Right, I've got to eat a bounty if we get to 40 likes, apparently, and we're on 37. That is now 38. Brilliant. Brilliant. So hit that like button if you want to see me eat a bounty. If you don't. It's as simple as that. Michael, thanks for joining us. Evening, guys. Poor squad, but youth on the bench, which is a positive. Pete, hope you wasted. I've had the flu as well. It's a stinker. It most certainly is. Peter says, come on, Jake, eating a bounty might be more enjoyable than the game. Oh, that optimism is just flowing through you, Peter. I know deep down, we're going to win tonight. We are going to win. Hope you bought a large bounty for Jake. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Yeah, it was a nice message from Mr. Sufa. It was. It's linked to negotiations and agents pushing. It's always agents, Mike, and always agents wanting a bit more quid.
All it is that for them, isn't it, mate? That's all it's. Like...
Absolutely. I think, Sufal's on 35 grand a week. That's lunacy. That is absolutely crazy. Richo, thanks for joining us. Happy New Year to you as well. Right, let's scroll down. A Gerd. It was a Gerd who's been linked with the Saudi move, which, I don't want either of them going, to be honest with you. They can stay away from Alvarez. He needs to receive more yellow cards for the Claret and Blue Gods. So, the 5-game yellow card thing's done now. But if you get 10 yellow cards, I think you still get a 2-game ban. And I think he's on 8. I think he's on 8, Mike. Mm.
He is, yeah.
So, it is what it is.
Not too much ban, but...
Yeah, we do not want that, especially at the moment.
At least gets 3 or 4 games before he gets another 2.
Yeah. Roads are going to be a mare in and around Stratford. Yeah. Traffic, trains, all of it is just up the wall. It's an absolute nightmare tonight. 2-0 clean sheet. The Godfather can play 2 games in a week. That's a good point. I mean, we played last Thursday. A lot of these players are playing again. I mean, I think it's good for a player like Mavropanos, I think, Mike, because he can play 2 games in a week, and just to build a bit of consistency and confidence in this game. But Ogbonna, I'd like to be proven wrong 2 times in a week, to be honest, Mike.
Yeah, I think it might be a game too far for Oggy. He's excellent against Arsenal, absolutely brilliant. But fingers crossed he does it again. But it's asking a lot of the guy.
It is.
Mavropanos is a little different. He's a lot younger. He should do it okay. For sure. 1-0 West Ham, says James King Thomas, 90 plus 4 minutes. I like it. Oh, I think we're still on 38 likes. I'm going to refresh my screen. We're up to 40. Unbelievable. Bring the bounty up then. Come on, Em. Bring the bounty up. Mate, it's all your fault. I'll eat the chocolate off it, Jake. You can
Sorry?
have the rest. I'll eat the chocolate off the bounty. You can eat the rest.
Mike, I want you to go and...
No bounties left.
Oh, there's no bounties left. That's backfired, isn't it? Mike, I want you to go and scour the house for something.
I'll find something.
Go on, Mike. Right. Mike's up. Right here, I've been given dairy milk, which I like, and cream egg, which I don't like. So I won't be eating that. I'm going to be eating the dairy milk. Way! No bounties left. What's he found? What's that? Quality Street. And is that, what's that, caramel?
No, I've not had one of the green ones.
Let's find out.
Chocolate.
What was that?
Just chocolate.
Just chocolate. Yeah, I had dairy milk because there was no bounties left. So we're all a winner, Mike. We're all a winner.
Winner. Chicken dinner.
Exactly. Poor Jake. Oh, I mean, proper setup. Bounty. There's none left. Who takes a pen? Bowen or James Ward-Prowse? I think Ward-Prowse has got to be on penalty duty now. I mean, after that diabolical penalty that meant absolutely nothing from Ben Rama on Thursday night, I give it to Ward-Prowse.
Did the keeper dive early or what?
Oh, true. Very true. Yeah.
And to be fair, he was off his line and diving before he even got his foot anywhere near the ball.
What's this here? If Jake gets 100 likes, he gets to eat a bounty delivered by the bounty girl, although she'll be getting on a bit by now. Who's the bounty girl?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Remember her coming out to sea, yeah.
There we go. We've reached the 40. There we go. There's the 40 likes. Ronnie says, can't believe Bowen didn't take the penalty versus Arsenal. Seems mad to me with his scoring record. A chance for another away goal. That's very true. Pete doesn't know what a bounty is. Oh, he knows me too well. No bounty. Get a mince pie, Daniel. Have we got a mince pie? I don't know why. I've just shouted to the door. He's not there. I've just shouted to the door. If we've got a mince pie, I'll eat a mince pie because I hate mince pie. I think I've had one in my life who didn't like it.
I do like a mince pie.
I don't. So if someone walks upstairs like mince pie now, I'll eat it. If there's no bounties and no mince pies in this house, then I'm afraid that's it.
Yeah.
8 more likes and Jake eats a cream egg. Okay. If we get to 50.
Yeah.
Can't get that, Darren. If we get to 50, we're on 41, so we need 9. No, Mike, so we've got 28 minutes. Mike, you don't even want to watch the football. Let's just stay here. This will be crap. Nah, I'm only joking. Do you know what? I can't remember the last time I had a cream egg. We've got to get to 50 likes, though. Oh, mince pies are available for 50 likes. Come on, bring one up. I'll have it. Jake, I have 20 bounties and 20 Snickers left. I'll donate them to you. Gary says, I would sooner see the kids than Benny and Fornals, the players that are going to go in January. Very true. Very true. How many nights? Yeah, very funny, Peter. Very funny. Yeah, absolutely not. I've eaten sardines live on a show for a very good cause in DT38 and charity, of course. But you won't be seeing me eating fish on it. Not a chance. I've already done that once. Oh, well, no. There's movement, Mike. Somebody's coming up. Is it a mince pie? I don't really want to eat one, to be honest. Oh, there is. Where have you got that from? My arm's not that big. It's cold. Is it in the fridge? No. It's covered. It's cold. Right, Mike, what are you rating the present? Oh, and they fell out then. What are you rating the presentation on that bad boy?
Very good, mate. Yeah, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Right. I'm going to get through these comments and then I'm going to eat it. I'm not looking forward to this.
On that, all eyes are gone, mate. It's a shame, but
Mr. Short says poor lineup. Need better bench players. That is for sure. They have some Muller rice. Very funny. Let's reach 60 and Jake eats cream egg and mince pie. No, I'm not eating the cream egg. I've had the chocolate now. Muller rice. Jake, barbecue the squirrel in the Christmas. What? Barbecue a squirrel? Could put Casey in 3 centre backs and moved Emerson to left wing. Yeah, Moyes ain't that of interest, is he? We choked enough Muller rice down us Arsenal. Tasted good at the time, but a bit sour now. What's he going on about? Sheep's testicles with custard. Oh, pickled. I hate. Mike, do you like pickled eggs?
Yeah, I love a pickled egg.
Oh, you weirdos. Yeah, right. It's Saturday night. Oh, that's right. We got some crisps.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look in Mum's bag of crisps. There's an egg. There's an egg in crisps.
Absolutely lovely.
Honestly, Terry says I've got a 6-pack of Waitrose mince pies ready for the 22nd. Sheffield United away. Sheffield United away. I do not want a mince pie. I'm gonna have to eat this. To be fair, I'm a bit nervous. Mike, what is it? What is mincemeat? Is it just meat?
Oh, it's sweet, mate. It's sweet.
Is it? Oh,
you never eat one ever.
I think I had one a few years ago. I just didn't like it, but I don't think I've had one for years.
It's not sour. It's sweet.
Yeah, problems on the Elizabeth line. There's always problems on the Elizabeth line, so that's no, that's nothing new. All Christmas trees should come with a squirrel. Oh, okay. Mike, has your Christmas tree got a squirrel?
No, don't have a squirrel.
Right, that's right. There we go. See, it's not
Oh,
too big.
You don't eat that bit there. That's what it is.
Not that I know that, Mike. You plonker. Terry says,
That.
no one, yeah, exactly. No one knows what mincemeat. Well, what meat is it? Nobody's got a clue, have they? Yeah, look at Sharky and Terry with their upper class Waitrose mince pies. Stick it with your caviar in your fridge, Terry. Yesterday, Dad got some pork scratchings for Christmas, and there was a packet of ghost chili pork scratchings. And I tell you what, I had a very small, and I don't particularly like hot things, but I thought I'd give it a go for a laugh. I had a very small bit, and no one ever like it. Felt like flames was like going down my neck. Dad had the whole packet, and like Dad likes his hot food, and he was blowing, he was flagging. He didn't like it. He didn't like it.
Oh,
they're a quality. Right, I've stalled enough. Come on then. We've got the 57. I don't know why 57 people are watching this. Cheers. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Enjoy.
Right, Mike, give me a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Commentary, Mike. Come on.
It's nice, didn't I? See? I told you.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Minced meat in there.
Yeah, I tell you what.
So you've not really ever tasted one before, have you?
Yeah, I don't mind that actually.
Oh, you imagine that with a nice bit of cream.
Yeah, it's a bit dry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of cream.
Need a bit of cream with it. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I tell you what, that's not too bad.
And a bit of cream.
Terry, get some more mince pies in the Sheffield United away. Sod the pasties on the way back. We'll just eat mince pies. Right, I'm going to finish that off after the show because I can't just sit here and eat. Mike, give us some final thoughts whilst I digest this mince pie.
Yeah, no, final thoughts are, like you said, anything could happen, Jake, but I am taking a draw. I said it last night. I was taking a draw all along because I knew what sort of team we're going to have put out tonight. We're missing 2 of our big 3 in my mind, and that weakens us. Brighton, they rotate their squad a lot more than what we do normally. And those players are drilled, and they come in and they know their job, and they will continue to play the way they play. So it won't be an easy game, but we've still got good enough players out there to win this game of football. And if they all perform to their top levels, we win this game. Full stop. Absolutely.
See, there we go. The voice of reason. David Moyes, Mike Hatcher. There. See, there's a reason I pay him well. I can start paying you in mince pies, Mike, and bounties.
Pies, yeah.
Bounties and mince pies. Right, all in one bite. How big do you think my mouth is? There's no way that is fitting all in my mouth at once, live on YouTube. I mean, off air, maybe. I'm not shoving that all in my mouth live on YouTube. See, they are nice. Yeah, I will eat a small, slim slice of humble pie about that. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I didn't know there was currants in it. That's quite nice. I thought it was just mincemeat.
No, see, that's what the fruitiness in it.
Yeah, I tell you what, I don't mind that. See, I got to wait another 350 years to consume 350 days to consume another one. But apart from that, not bad. Oh, so he's cancelled the mince pies for Sheffield United away on the 22nd because I now miraculously now we're having king size bounties. You wait till the match day vlog for Sheffield United away. It's going to be serious. It's going to be bounties, mince pies, banter. See. That's what we bring. And you'll get fatty in mince pies. All right, I'll stop, Trev. I'll stop. Brighton are slightly favourites. Would you say Brighton are slightly favourites? I think it must be even Stevens, Mike.
No, they are really, Jake, to be totally honest. We are missing, like I said, 2 of the big 3, but I still make us slight favourites.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And our results at home have been good. Brighton's away from home haven't been good. I know this football's not played on paper. That's anything could happen tonight because the weather is probably going to be atrocious. That's going to have something to do with the game, and it might make it a bore fest. It might make it a goal fest. Who knows?
We will see. Let's take some of your final comments before we go with less than 20 minutes from kickoff. See, Mike, you know what? I come upstairs before, right? We'll do a nice build-up show, 25 minutes. I've eaten a dairy milk thing. I've tried my first mince pie in years. We've had a laugh. I've had 72 people watching at one point. I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on there? I sound like Delia. Let's be having you. Pete says, who ate all the pies? Who ate all the pies? Wakey, it was Jakey. He ate all the pies. All right. Calm down. Yeah. I get told this pubs years ago. I pickled eggs on the bar in a jar. Yeah, Dad said that. Yeah, and then you used to have them in a bag of crisps.
All good fish and chip shops do as well.
Fish and chip shops. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not for me. No ta. To them, merci. Also to you, Terry Newsham. Happy Claret and Blue 2024. To you all. The light nearly went flying there. Yeah, so it's mince. Is that right? Mince meat is currants and orange. Oh, I thought mince meat. Like, it's not actual meat. I thought it was like actual meat.
Not meat. No, it's not meat. No. It is sweet. You know, it's got fruit, currants.
Yeah.
Orange.
Jake becomes a man after eating a mince pie. A mince pie. OG mince pies were minced meat, hence the name. Oh, I see. I see. Well, you learn something new every day, and I continue to. What's a roll mop? Has Jake ever tried roll mops? Mike, do you know what a roll mop is?
Roll mop is, mate.
Oh, there we go. Terry says the two Lukes, 3 to the darts final. Anyone for cool hand versus the nuke? Game on. I put my predictions onto Twitter earlier on. Mike, are you following the darts?
Yeah. I love watching it. I've only watched bits, but I've watched some good.
My predictions my predictions were to quote, big test for Littler tonight, but I think he comes through 6-4. Humphreys has stumbled his way to the semi-finals. I'd like to predict Williams to beat him, but my gut says 6-3 to Humphreys. I said Littler Humphreys final. Littler wins it 7-5. Bookmark it. You heard it here first. 16 years old with a 21-year-old girlfriend. Luke Littler is going to win the PDC World Darts Championship. Of course, the final tomorrow night, but he's still got to get past Rob Cross tonight. So
and Cross had a great comeback, didn't he? I mean,
4-0 down he was.
Yeah, that won't be easy.
Yeah. Oh, it's fish. Roll mop is herring. Is that a fish?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did see that, Peter. I did. Roll mops are lush, apparently. Fish, right? I see. Sharky's unimpressed. It's herring. Jake T eating into what even is a hag? I know what haggis Scottish, isn't that haggis? But what is what is haggis? Is it meat?
Yeah, that's meaty stuff. Yeah, I think I've.
Isn't it a bit like black pudding? Like it's like, is it Scottish? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was like now. I didn't go a whole bunch on it, mate, to be honest.
I want the young lad to win. So do I. In the darts, that is. Of course, it's chopped herring. There we go. I'd like Littler to win. I'm not on I'm a Celebrity. Flipping hell, I'm not on I'm a Celebrity. All these lot get paid millions to go out there, and I'm getting paid nothing. Haggis is dried blood and gross stuff. Oh, lovely. Crafty Dave is still boys like, come on, get in the festive cheer. Dave, come on, forget about that. Haggis is offal in a sheep's skin. That sounds revolting. Ugh. Right, I'm going to finish off my new accustomed friend, which is my mince pie, and I will see you on the final whistle. We will get down to business, I promise, at full time. There'll be no mince pies talk, there'll be no food talk. I'll talk about the game at 9:30, right on the full-time whistle, my instant match live reaction. Join me for that. And Mike, thank you very much indeed. Have a pleasant rest of your evening. Come on, you Irons. And I say West Ham can pick up all 3 points tonight to continue our quest. Sorry. Mike, is that what we can?
I don't think so.
No. Jake, try one of those. Honestly, I'm getting sort of like thrown into like doing all this sort of stuff. Like, why can't Mike do it? Sorry, Mike, what was that?
I've got none of that sort of stuff, don't worry.
No. You ain't got any pickles or kangaroo penis just in the cupboard, have you? No. Fair enough. Come on, you Irons. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all of your input in the chat, whether it's been food or West Ham related. It's all greatly appreciated. And I'll see you on the full-time whistle. West Ham are going to win 2. We've done predictions. Me, 2-0 to West Ham. Mike?
Gary pinched mine 2-2, so I'll have to take 1-1 now, won't I?
Oh, see, now you know what it feels like, Mike, eh?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you very much. We will see you soon. 2-0 West Ham. I was going to say Kudus and Bowen, because that's what I say every week. But Bowen and Mavropanos to score again. Let's hope that happens. Let's continue our good form. Another clean sheet would mean 4 consecutive clean sheets in the Premier League in a row. What a fantastic achievement that would be. But it's going to be difficult. 2 sides weakened, but we'll be up for the fight tonight. It will be interesting. It will be windy, and hopefully West Ham will win. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.